Welcome to the deep dive. Usually when you think about sending video from point A to point B, you picture a physical cable. You plug one end into a laptop, the other into a display, and you get a picture. It's simple, but honestly, it's becoming a massive bottleneck.
Right. Yeah, it really is.
So our mission today is to decode the cutting edge of professional audio-video over IP or AV-over-IP. We are looking at a spec sheet from HDTV Supply, which is a global distributor with, 25 years in the game.
A long time.
Yeah, we're specifically focusing on a piece of hardware called the ZeeVee ZUHD60-2DA Dual LAN with Dante Decoder.
Okay, let's unpack this. Wait, let me rephrase. Okay, let's unpack this because this device shows exactly how we're leaving traditional cables behind.
To really understand this shift, you have to realize this device isn't just passing an electrical pulse down a copper wire anymore. It is fundamentally translating complex network data into a physical audiovisual experience.
I want to make sure I'm visualizing the mechanics of this correctly. It's not just like a rushing river of data.
No, not exactly. It sounds more like a mailroom receiving thousands of disassembled puzzle pieces in separate randomized envelopes, those being the data packets.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, yeah.
So this decoder has to open them, organize them, and instantly assemble them into a flawless 60 frames per second movie without dropping a single piece.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is the sheer scale of that puzzle. I mean, we are talking about IP streaming up to 4K video resolution at 60 frames per second. And that's with 4.4.4 color depth.
Hold on. I see 4.4.4 thrown around a lot on spec sheets. Does that just mean it looks prettier to the eye?
Well, not exactly. It basically means there is absolutely zero color compression happening.
Oh, wow. None at all.
None. Every single pixel gets full, independent color data. So if you're in a professional environment displaying, say, intricate architectural blueprints or medical scans, you simply cannot have blurred edges or color bleeding.
Right. Precision is everything there.
Exactly. And on top of that, it handles Dante and AES-67 protocols.
Which are for audio, right?
Yeah, they're the industry standards for keeping network audio perfectly synchronized with extremely low latency. But there's a catch.
There's always a catch. What is it?
The ZUHD60-2DA is just a decoder. It strictly requires a partner at the source, specifically the ZUHD60 AV-over-IP encoder, to actually package that raw video and audio into the network stream in the first place.
Okay, but wait. If we are pumping uncompressed 4K 4.4.4 video and perfectly synced audio over an IT network, isn't that a massive bandwidth hog?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like that much data would completely crash a normal corporate network.
It absolutely would, yeah, which is exactly why the hardware design is so critical here. This unit features dual 1 gigabit LAN ports.
So it splits the traffic.
Exactly. It physically separates the continuous heavy AV traffic from the standard utility and control data.
Oh, I see. Because if you dump all of this onto a single shared network line, you just get packet collisions and bandwidth hoarding.
Right. The massive video feed would literally choke out the control signals, telling the display to turn on.
That makes perfect sense. You're essentially building a dedicated highway just for the AV.
You are.
But that brings up something else in the specs that confused me. It lists AES 256 encryption and HDCP 2.3. Why does a video decoder need military-grade data encryption?
Well, think about where it's used.
Like, are we guarding state secrets or just putting a spreadsheet on a projector?
Sometimes you are guarding state secrets. Think about the environments using this gear. Corporate boardrooms, government facilities, research labs.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
When your video and audio become just another data packet on an IT network, they become vulnerable to the exact same network intrusions as an email server.
Oh, wow. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, so AES 256 encryption ensures that if a bad actor intercepts the network traffic, they absolutely cannot reconstruct the CEO's presentation or listen to the boardroom audio.
So buying AV gear isn't a simple plug-and-play transaction anymore. You're effectively building secure enterprise IT architecture.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, you're running power over Ethernet, receiving encrypted data up to 328 feet over standard Cat6a network lines, which actually bridges the gap to something else I noticed in the HDTV Supply source material.
Oh, the reviews.
Yeah, they have over 10,000 positive reviews. But there's a recent one raving about a rep named Rachel who caught a technical error in how the customer ordered the product.
That's a great catch by the rep.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it shows that when AV infrastructure gets this complex, you really need your distributors to act more like IT consultants.
For sure. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the ZeeVee ZUHD60-2DA perfectly illustrates illustrates that modern professional AV is no longer a separate discipline.
Right.
It is flawlessly merging the reliability, scale, and heavy security of IT networking with top-tier zero-compromise media experiences.
Which brings us full circle to that physical cable we started with. As our absolute highest fidelity video and audio increasingly become just another stream of encrypted data packets flowing over standard IT networks, will traditional physical video cables soon become entirely obsolete? Something for you to ponder on your own.